New Year's Eve. I was gonna watch the Michigan TCU game, but Michigan is sucking, so I'm just gonna play this. I want to beat this game today. And I'm not gonna let some shitty Michigan effort get in my way. Ohio State, that game might be good.
Are you ready?
I'm gonna watch at least part of it.
Waiting for us.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you. Well, do you see anyone?
Not yet.
There. Guess you were right on the money, Mafiuchan.
Looks like they want to fight, too.
Yep. Those aren't let's chat over some coffee faces.
So what, are they gonna follow us the whole way like that?
What should we do?
You back off a bit. We'll take care of them.
He played a very, very small amount, apparently. But I didn't watch the game.
You got this!
Mafuyu! Not happening!
Thank you, Yagami-kun. Keep going!
Hell yeah! What? No love for me, Mafiuchan?
Hang in there too, Kaito-san!
Now we're talking! Alright. Mafiuchan's watching. So let's not screw this up!
Yagami-kun!
Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh. Where'd you come from? Not really. Yeah, Goodwin's a free agent next year. I mean, he's always been injury prone, so it's not surprising. But he was playing really well this year, I think. It's a significant loss. I like him, but I like Jordan Addison more. Every bit of news I get this week makes me feel less good about this game. I will acknowledge that. The margins are thin. Losing Marquise Goodwin is actually kind of a significant deal. Marquise Goodwin was actually one of the best receivers in the league at getting open on single coverage.
Hey, come on! This way!
And you know what? We should let Myers walk and get Jake Moody. Did you see that field goal right before half? That would have been good from like 65.
Damn it!
Hang in there, young.
You got? Come on! Give me all you got!
I'm happy with what we did without DJ. I'm fine with it. Reed's awesome, but we didn't think we were going to be any good this year. What good is DJ Reed when your team is supposedly going to be bad? Is that him? God, this is turning into like an arcade beat 'em up, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game or something. Not on this team, Dota, because Carroll finds good cornerbacks easily. I mean, honestly, I'm sorry. I know people don't want to hear it. Michael Jackson's been good this year.
Come on!
And think about how good Kobe would probably be if we weren't playing him out of position. If not Jackson, it would probably be Kobe on the outside, and he'd be fine. Not as good as DJ Reed, but whatever. Yes.
This is the place. He should already be here.
You said he's an ex-detective, right?
Yes.
Let's roll, Tom.
Uzawa-san, yes?
Yep, that's me.
Huh?
Huh?
You're the detective from before.
Oh shit, Yagami.
You used to be on the force? How'd you end up so scruffy?
I gotta ask you the same thing.
You two know each other?
Why'd you bring these chowderheads along?
Yagami-kun, he's sort of my boyfriend.
What? Since when?
It's not like that.
Then why are you blushing? It's comedy hour over here.
So, what do we have on the case?
10 years ago, Chief Prosecutor Morita's older brother strangled their mom to death.
But why?
A caretaker murder.
Their mother was over 70 at the time, afflicted with a severe case of Alzheimer's.
Probably not yet. He's missing a lot
They
of
were
tackles
taking
lately.
care of her.
But close.
Yeah. It's hard to say what a dementia patient will do if you take your eye off them, even for a second. She apparently used to leave the stove on after she cooked or wander out in the middle of the night. None of the homes had any openings for her either. Ultimately, Morita's brother took care of their mom by himself.
Seems he put the burden entirely on his own back. He quit his job and moved in with their mother.
Michigan
all
gonna
to
make this a
ensure
game?
Morita was free to do his duty as chief prosecutor.
Thank you,
He
Manu.
barely took breaks, barely slept, for 7 whole years before the incident.
All he got from his mother in return was abuse. Verbal and sometimes physical.
The hell'd she do that for?
It's a side effect of dementia, though not all patients exhibit it. Some cases can be suppressed, but it doesn't always work out.
At the time of the incident, Morita's brother was in the midst of a serious mental breakdown. I had to guess, he'd probably been about to break for months.
And the result was him murdering his own mother. Whatever became of him after all that?
Well, not long afterward, he tried to hang himself and failed. So they suspended his sentence until he was more stable.
And where is he now?
It says here he died a year later. By his own hand.
Dude.
Oh, we have now officially hit 11,400 subs on YouTube. Just got there a second ago.
After everything his brother did, Morita was removed from the spotlight for a while. But it seems that's all in the past now. Everyone recognizes him as an unquestionable leader on the force.
So then...
Ooh,
Morita
touchdown,
blames
Michigan.
Alzheimer's for all the suffering his family faced.
Most likely, yes.
The tragedy could have been
Can't believe
prevented
Michigan's
if
making this a game. They
89
looked so
existed
bad
at
in the
the
first
time.
half.
And once it does, who knows how many situations just like it could be avoided.
I may end up regretting this
It's a
stream, but
tragedy like
whatever.
that. No wonder he's defending it.
He's sure as hell not in it for the cash. Not for reputation either. Guy's just doing what he thinks needs to be done.
I suppose I can understand that.
Huh? You can?
Huh?
You think that excuses everything that monster has done? He framed Ayabe, turned a blind eye to Emi-chan's murder, left Okubo-kun out in the cold. All because this fucking drug needs to get fast-tracked? How can you begin to think that's right? How? If Morita can decide what needs to be done, then so can we. I'm gonna protect every last person they've trampled. I'm gonna get revenge for Emi-chan.
Interesting.
What is?
Oh, it's just, really obvious you used to be a lawyer.
Used to? I've still got my badge.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, lay off the gambling, yeah? You lose more than you win.
Whatever you say.
Yagami-kun, I think it'd be best if you hold on to these files.
Yota, make sure she gets home safe, would you?
Hey, since we're close, do you mind if we drop in on Saori?
Oh, sure. What's up?
Oh, no reason. She just likes seeing the two of us together.
You have more important things to do right now, woman.
Whatever. I was gonna go fill her in on what happened tonight anyway.
Are you insane?
Why?
Kido never would have ended up in Kamurocho if not for Saori. And her honey trap.
A honey trap? You can't be serious.
Really? Dude, stop blocking everything I do.
What's wrong? Show me what you got. What's wrong?
He likes to line up on the left, so we'll see. Oh, really? I don't know what to say about that one. But I guess it did the job.
And stay down.
I imagine we're going to move receivers around, which we should. Big play for Quentin Johnston.
Huh?
Yo, Yagami-san. Didn't realize you'd be stopping by.
Awfully suspicious. Just what were you two up to in here?
Not much.
Guess we should go then.
Hey, how did everything go with Keto?
Hold on. I want to know what you two were up to first.
Well, Hoshino-kun was just...
Okay. This was all just a big misunderstanding. Or maybe not. Or maybe it is.
Maybe you'll get further next time.
Is it just me, or is Sari-san
He
enjoying
is
it?
not remotely attractive. Like, good lord. What is the wrong with men in this game?
I've heard. It's horrible what
She must be a
happened to
freak in the
Morita's mother.
sack.
So the prosecution is all working to protect AD9?
The chief prosecutor is, at the very least.
This is all my fault. I'm the one who told Morita that Yagami-kun would be there. If I had only gone to Izumida instead.
Don't think like that. There's no knowing who's on what side. We can't trust anyone except ourselves.
But
Can I say something real quick? I'm not sure I'm the best person to be defending Ayabe. Not against an enemy this powerful.
What do you mean?
Agreed. Hoshino-kun can't handle the pressure. It has to be you, Yagami-san.
Oh, ha ha. Real funny.
this isn't a joke. We're dead serious.
Please, Yagami-san. We're going up against the people who murdered Emi-san. Do it for her. For Okubo-san.
And for Shintani-sensei.
It's time for you to show the world what you think is right.
No more running.
Yeah, I guess so.
Touchdown
I'll
TCU.
let Genda-sensei and Ayabe-san know right away. This is bound to make headlines. I can see it now. Disgraced lawyer Yagami-sensei makes his triumphant courtroom return.
Alright, do we really need the disgraced part? But, alright. If they both agree, I'll defend Ayabe. Guess I'll need to start digging up some more evidence.
Shall we? Can you stay with me until I find my taxi?
Yeah, sure, woman. Man, she can book.
Thank you for helping me tonight, Yagami-kun. Huh? 1 second. It's Izumida. Now that I think about it, he left a message earlier, too.
How could you forget that
Listen to
woman?
it?
Yes, he said he wanted to talk. It sounds like he's at Majore.
Mijori, huh? Guess he wanted coffee instead of booze.
What should we do?
You don't have to do anything. Go home where you're safe. Izumida might be on their side too.
But
I'll go instead.
you? Really?
I'll be fine.
Oh, right. Stay safe out there.
Oh, it's on the way, basically. I'll just use my instant kill thing.
Yagami-san.
Honda.
Really, guys?
Press X to win.
Yagami-san. Huh?
Hey.
So. Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay. No problemo. I don't think I can do more. I already used my instant kill bullet.
Yagami-san!
What's up?
I don't have time for friends.
What should I do? Hey!
Hey.
So,
This is gonna be like that Seinfeld episode. All right, Michael Avenatti, Japanese Michael Avenatti.
Yagami, what are you doing here?
Did you come alone?
Whoa, another pick six.
Yeah.
Good. I sent Mafuyu home. I could go for a chat and a coffee, though.
Sorry, not interested.
What did you have to tell Mafuyu?
It has nothing
game's
to do
over.
with you.
Oh, then how about I guess?
Huh?
The reason you wanted to talk to her was... you were gonna tell her to join forces with Morita.
What?
Am I wrong?
I see what you're getting at. What happened with the chief prosecutor and that Ministry of Health bureaucrat? It wasn't normal.
Not normal. That's a bit of an understatement. They want to protect 89 so bad, they ignored evidence of a murder under their noses. You're working with them too, aren't you?
What are you implying?
Chief Prosecutor Morita is part of a conspiracy to push 89 through, no matter the cost.
Do you have proof of that?
This, I got it from Mafuyu. It's a case file detailing a domestic murder within Morita's family. Sound familiar?
This is the first I'm hearing of it.
I'll give it to you, if you have the strength to fight.
Excuse me?
What happens if you find out I'm telling the truth? How far will you go, Izumida? Would you be willing to bring your own boss to justice?
Of course. Ask 100 prosecutors and they'd answer the same way.
Maybe you're not as bad as I thought. This incident is what gave Morita motivation to support 89. That's how I see it, at least.
I mean, that's what he told you. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. His sick mom strangled to death by his own brother. Morita's doing what he thinks is right in all this. That's why he suppressed evidence earlier. Back at Shono's lab, I mean. The mole killed countless people there. It's only natural there'd be traces left behind. Our case would be practically bulletproof if we found them.
It's just, I can't believe you would do this.
The way he acted at the lab, we have to believe he's wrapped up in this. Wouldn't you agree? Izumida.
I guess I can't deny that.
Right?
But if he really is trying to protect 89, how do we stop him? What can we even do?
Well, I was planning to use Ayabe's trial to bring all the dark
Like
truths
Michigan.
about 89 out into the light. That's why I chased Hamura down. Why I needed to find Shono's lab. But Ichinose and Morita crushed those leads before they really even took off.
And you don't have the ammo to stop them.
It hurts to hear the truth laid out like that. But it is a relief knowing you're not on their side, believe it or not.
I'm not sure this is the time to be relieved.
Yeah, I know. Hey. I was wondering, you think we could get Ichinose to testify? Get him called to the stand?
Under what pretense?
I don't know. Maybe to explain 89? It could be anything, really. He can't say no if the prosecution requests him, right?
Then, what do we do once we have him there?
We corner him, eloquently. Shower him with questions until he gives up. Me and you both.
Oh, wait, that's your big plan?
Hey, desperate
Good
times
plan.
call for desperate measures. We don't have a chance of winning if we're not willing to take some risks.
Why is that guy frozen?
Okay, I'm in. I'll let you know once I've made the arrangements.
What a day.
Thanks.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Dude, I didn't get touched that whole fight. You guys suck.
What a waste.
You guys suck, big PP. Wait, seriously? Wow, that's one way to make money in this game with poker chips. I didn't know I could do that. That's awesome. Doesn't really matter to me at this point. I didn't know that paint was so valuable. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a short break. Be back in a few minutes to continue on. Okay, we are back. Really should be able to afford a better place than this. Like, come on, man. Bruh.
So basically, it's up to Izumida whether or not Ichinose shows at the trial. The question now is, how do we press Ichinose once he's there?
Before we get too far, Genda-sensei and Ayabe are both on board with Yagami-san representing the defense.
The lousiest lawyer ever. Back in the court.
Looks like it. Now, let's
And
talk about our next
These
steps.
offenses have exploded,
First on the agenda, though.
but the game
What
still
do we
isn't
call
competitive.
Sugiura now?
That's your next step? It was, Terasawa, yeah?
I'm fine with Sugiura. Why change it up now?
Fair enough.
Speaking of next steps, I'd like to try putting some pressure on Kido again. Maybe we could use the video Saori-san helped us get to force him into testifying for us.
Good plan. Anyone else?
This doesn't have anything to do with the case, but some shit's going down in the Matsugane family. We can talk about it right after this, Yagami.
Roger that.
What's up?
Just so you know, I'm gonna go talk to Okubo soon. He still thinks Emi-chan's family hates him for what happened. I need him to know that's not true. If that's okay with you.
Sure, I'm fine with it.
You said something's going down with the Matsugane family?
Yep, it's all pretty much gone to shit. After the Patriarch died, everyone just kind of went their separate ways. Especially the younger guys.
Is anyone trying to hold the family together?
Guy named Kengo, yeah. You beat the stuffing out of him once or twice, remember? He was one of Captain Hamura's golden boys. There's kind of something up with him, though.
What?
You'll see when we get there. Want to tag along? Well, you want to
Sure, let's do it.
I'd like to talk to Kido if possible.
We've got some dirt.
Yeah, thanks to Saori, he won't be able to turn us.
You wanna go see Okubo?
Yeah. I wish you could come too, but civilians can't get that kind of clearance.
It's okay. It is how it is.
Yagami-san.
Not just...
You ready to see Okubo?
Not just yet.
Sorry for asking you to do this, Yagami. My family's a real mess right now.
Sure you don't want to bring Kaito-san along?
He got expelled, remember? They wouldn't even let him through the door.
Right.
Anyway, let's go. Doubt I can stop them all on my own.
Stop them? What do you mean?
Just come on.
Yeah. I don't know how they're not dead. I never feed them.
Yo, Kengo.
Higashi Anaki. Finally went and brought me Yagami-san, huh?
Huh?
Easy. It's okay.
Need something from me?
Our patriarch is dead. And I hear you've got the scoop on who did it. You know who the mole is. And I want you to tell us.
So you want revenge?
We don't just want it. We need to get it. All part of being a Yakuza. You're gonna massacre the son of a bitch!
You can't handle it.
The fuck you say to me?!
I've told them that already, but they won't listen.
So what do you want me to do?
I mean, you're a lawyer, yeah? Isn't persuasion your job?
You can't worm your way out of this. Tell us who the mole is! Or do you need a little encouragement?
Kengo!
I'm not interested in talking about that until we lose a game, basically.
One way or another. Now stand the fuck down, Aniki!
Really? Why can't I just tell him? What do I care if he knows? If he fights him, he's gonna get his ass kicked. If we lose this game, do we start Drew Lock against the Rams? You'd start him because he hasn't had a chance to play all year, and you want to see what he can do. Like, I don't think anything he does in a garbage time, meaningless game is going to improve his contract.
God damn!
Alright. If you want to know that bad, I'll tell you.
Huh? But...
Who is he?
Kuroiwa, from the Tokyo PD. Organized crime.
Bastard's a cop.
Doesn't end with him, though. Kuroiwa's just a tool for the people really behind all this. They're not afraid of some small-time Yakuza thugs.
Oh, shut up.
That's why I'm gonna beat them myself. In court.
You seriously think you can do that?
Matsugane-san was like a father to me for the last 20 years.
Oh wow, Michigan's
I
making
knew
this
him longer than
interesting.
you guys. I want revenge as bad as you. Maybe more. Can you let me handle this one?
I owe you one, Yagami.
Don't mention it. Later.
That seems like a really
Kuroiwa
silly thing to be
wouldn't
concerned
accomplish
about.
shit. He's just the tip of this whole fucked up iceberg. Let Yagami do this. You might even want to consider helping him.
And besides, it's not like honestly, Carroll's not going to do it. He's still going to try to win every game.
Yo.
Which, you know, gives him something in common with every other coach, but I don't think we're going to
Sorry,
tank.
Yagashi pulled you into that.
Were you spying on me?
Not too hard when you've got a drone.
I guess not, no.
Anyways, with Matsugane-san gone,
Wow, Michigan's within 3.
family's been
This game
drifting
got
in the
good.
wind like a kite without a string. Looks like you brought him back down to earth, though. Thanks, man.
You hit your head or something?
Yeah, make your jokes. Just don't say I never said it.
You think Carroll would actually call up Sean Mannion and play him at quarterback in a game?
Right.
He didn't bench Carroll. He didn't bench Wilson last year when we were eliminated, and everybody kind of knew that we were at least going to consider trading Wilson in the offseason. He didn't care. I know Carroll didn't want to trade Wilson, but he had to be aware it was a distinct possibility, and he still decided, if he gets hurt, he gets hurt. Unfortunately, that's just not the way he thinks about things, and it's... I wouldn't mind looking at Drew Lock for a game, but this is just, you know, idle conversation. How does a 7-win team pick 6th overall? That's crazy. You'd think 7 wins would guarantee you, like, no higher than the 9th pick.
Yagami-san.
I mean, none of this matters unless we lose tomorrow. If we win tomorrow, then of course we're going to try to win the last game no matter what. So I guess we'll have that conversation after this game. Yeah. I might cut the stream short so I can see the end of the game. I don't know. The game was really boring in the first half, so I decided I'd rather stream than watch it, but now maybe there's something compelling. I saw Mozzie Smith recovered a fumble, and I know a lot of Seahawks fans like Mozzie Smith. Man, this game is nuts. Quentin Johnston with the tutty. Alright, enough of this.
What a waste.
That's only $12,000. That's not that much. He could probably pay you more out of his pocket. I don't. Man, I missed all the fun stuff in this game. Oh well.
Good stuff.
The Broncos account I follow on Twitter, who does like daily Broncos news, is tweeting that he wants to draft Max Duggan in the draft. I guess you could maybe get him in the 6th round and use him like Taysom Hill. That might be okay. But is it just me, or is he very obviously not a pro QB?
Yagami-san.
Sure, let's do it.
We'll need
Maybe
to
he
take
could
a
be like
taxi to the
Taysom Hill, but that's
ADC.
about it. Matt Barkley didn't have the mobility. Like, Max Duggan is like a read option QB. I think Taysom Hill is the only logical comparison.
I knew it would all work out.
What do you mean?
Seeing Kido without an appointment. That video has some serious power.
You can thank Sari-san for that.
Afternoon.
Sorry to barge in.
We know you're busy.
Take a seat.
Well, let's get straight to the point. We'd like to call you to the stand as a witness in Ayabe's trial.
That's not possible.
Would this change your mind?
You've made me a very happy man today. Why don't we have some real fun now that the interview's out of the way, hmm? My little minx.
Do what you will.
Wait, really?
Ichinose is unstoppable, and my testimony won't change that. You're up against everyone who stands to gain from 89, including patients who it would save, and their families. You can't win.
not how things stand, no. But that's exactly why we need your testimony.
I have no obligation to help you. If you truly want to release the video, release it.
Now he's tweeting that the Broncos
are
should draft
aware of the
Quentin Johnson like
consequences
he's
that
going to
would
be
happen,
there
right?
when their pick comes up.
I'll become the laughing stock of the scientific world. My career will be over. But I'd rather that than make an enemy of Ichinose. I'm not ready to die just yet.
How can we change your mind? You're in the middle of this whole 89 mess. But you never actually killed anyone yourself. We might be able to argue for a lighter sentence.
Absolutely not. You can't convince me to sign my own death warrant.
Are you really that scared of him?
Of course. Losing my job is a much more appealing proposal than losing my life.
Nobody's dying if we can help it. We can protect you.
Don't you understand? No matter what I say, you can't win this trial. But if I open my mouth, I'll have to live the rest of my life in fear. Until the day they finally finish the job.
Did you talk to Ichinose after Kuroiwa rescued you from the arcade?
I have nothing to say about that. Now leave me alone.
Damn it.
Alright, Michigan looks like they're fading.
You shouldn't fight a battle you can't win. I would never have gotten where I am today without that bit of advice.
So you don't think we can beat him?
Weird game.
Do you even have a shred of evidence? Oh, well, I suppose you did. But Ichinose-san took it right out of your hands. Can't you see how weak you are compared to him? You don't have a chance in hell of winning this case.
Well, you're right. For now, I guess. It's easy to tell how the case will go. We just don't have quite enough evidence yet. There's no way we'll take down Ichinose with what we've got at the moment. I appreciate the advice.
Not yet, Yagami-san. He's trying to take us for fools. I can make him talk for sure. All we have to do is push the video to...
We'd be wasting our time.
You can't say that if you don't try. Come on, Yagami-san.
I said we're not doing it.
Please, just give it a shot. If the video doesn't work, then we'll find some other way to...
There's no point.
No point? That's enough of the tough detective act. You
Yep.
can't run.
TCU's about to put it away.
I never said anything about running away, okay?
But I just...
Threatened to kill him.
Lose. I thought I could help you.
Having a falling out, are we?
Shut up!
This feels like an act. Like a really crappy act. Good cop, bad cop.
Once I have my proof, I'll be back.
And when you do, I will gladly cooperate. Not that I'm expecting much.
Didn't you just say you were scared of cooperating because you would die?
You ready to see Okubo?
Yeah. It's time to clear the air.
Yeah, of course I saw that ratio. It's been all over the place. I mean, there's not much to say about it, though. They kind of have to do it. He's going to be on the team next year, and they want to be on the team next year.
Can you give Okubo a message for me?
Sure. What's up?
And, you know, most of what they're saying about Russ is just saying that he's a hard worker, which he is.
That's a pretty big deal. There's a lot we have to take care of before we can even get to that, though.
The problem with Russ isn't that he doesn't work hard. The problem is that he sucks.
Otherwise, Okubo will get executed and never have his name cleared.
We'll fix it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. We can't let him die.
If Russ was playing good, none of this stuff would matter. Nobody would be talking about the office or the locker room or the parking spots or the commercials or the press conferences. Like, all that stuff would be fine if he was playing good, but he's playing like garbage, so therefore you get what you get. That's what this all comes down to at the end of the day. I'm just trying to... I think Russ gets released next offseason.
Really, guys?
I don't think he's going to be very good next year, and I think they're going to let him go. They're going to be like, who cares about money? The guy's never going to be good again. We've given him multiple coaches, multiple offensive systems, and he's terrible, so get him out. Of course not. No. Why would I want one of the worst quarterbacks in the league? Why is that even a conversation? Like, the only way I'd take him back would be for a one-day contract so he could retire as Seahawk.
Believe this? You're serious?
Yeah. He told us his name was Sugiura at first.
Fumiya-kun. You know, I only met him once before Emi's death.
For Denver to release him next year, he will have had to have been bad again.
We didn't really talk.
So why would I want a bad quarterback?
I can still remember how he glared at me during the trial.
Yeah, I do.
And how
he's not going to put up the volume stats to get in.
the eye.
By the way, he told me to tell you something.
Like, if he has to retire in a couple years, then Kirk Cousins will be more deserving of the Hall of Fame than him.
He wants to visit Emi's grave with you.
I see. He really wants to do that? With me?
Yeah.
I'd like to take him up on that.
Ayabe's trial is coming up. We're gonna snare the guy behind 89. A man from the Ministry of Health by the name of Ichinose.
Can you do it, though? For real?
Yeah. The prosecutor's on my side, too. Ichinose won't stand a chance. I'll tell them you're innocent, too.
I gave up on that a long time ago. I thought no one would hear me. No matter how loud I screamed. I thought I'd die branded a murderer. But if Fumiya-kun understands, maybe there's still a chance. If the guy who hated me most forgives me, maybe everyone else will too.
I'll get you out of here. I promise.
Yeah, if Russ comes back again next year and has a mediocre year and gets released, he'll probably end up at like 325 touchdown passes. That's not really that good.
Welcome back, Yagami-san.
Hey, man.
How's the prep going for Ayabe's trial?
Not bad. I've gone everywhere I wanted to go, at least.
So, you ready to do this, then? There's no going back after this.
Well, when you put it like that...
Okay.
So, you ready to get this rolling? All right.
Okay, so once I start the end game, there's nothing to do except the end game. So let's take some time to mess around. Let's do more poker for old time's sake, man. I ended up wasting a lot of time at the poker room in this game, so let's go waste a little bit more.
Not a wise choice. And stay down.
I do wonder if that marriage ends in divorce, the Wilson-Sierra thing. I do wonder. It's possible. That'll be interesting to see. I actually thought Brady and Giselle were really close. I actually thought that marriage was going to be forever, and then just all of a sudden you find out, no, it was not good.
Got it.
No, I don't know what to make of this. Oh. Pipped. Literally got pipped. I wish there was a super high stakes table you could play at. Wait, Michigan just punted? Yeah, I guess there are 9 minutes left. Okay, that game's over. I don't really care about watching the end now.
You got me. You got me.
Okay, real quick. Stop listening to Shannon Sharpe. He's on a talk show. He's trying to get people to pay attention to him and listen to him. What Shannon Sharpe says doesn't matter. What he's saying might be true, but stop listening to Shannon Sharpe. He's an idiot who's just trying to get attention and clicks. He's on the same show as Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is the guy who got famous because he started a rumor that Troy Aikman was gay. Back in the 90s.
Oh, you got me.
Because he didn't like Troy Aikman. Wait. Oh, I thought... Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought that was a 7. How did I do that? I've never heard of Chained Echoes. I have to call down, but it's disgusting, obviously. Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised that held. Actually, I didn't mean to call there. Oh, that was dirty. You know what the most obnoxious part of the Russell press conferences really are? When he starts, like, reading off a list of a bunch of his teammates that he thought played good.
Oh, you got me.
Like, he just starts listing off names of players who are on the team. After listening to a lot of them lately, I think that's the thing that really stands out to me the most. As, like, the most obviously, like, he doesn't actually care. he just starts listing off names of players on the roster. Are you fucking kidding me?
Son of a...
That guy called with 6 high. Man. Of all the things he does that are stupid, I think that's probably the most obviously obnoxious.
Ah, you got me.
Alright, let's go ahead and just start the end game so that way I'm locked into it when I come back later tonight. Pete occasionally says something that you learn something from, though. Russell never says anything interesting in his press conferences, ever. Ever. Is the thing. I feel like with the Pete pressers, you do occasionally learn something.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
Gotcha. By the
Let's
way,
go.
I just got a call from Hoshino-kun. Sounded gloomy as hell. Apparently, he wants you to talk to Genda-sensei over at the office when you get a minute.
Oh?
He didn't say what about, though. Anyway, I'm just the messenger. Catch you later.
What happened?
Must we?
We had to bring in somebody. I mean, like, who cares? We had to bring in someone. We have 2 games left. We're still trying to make the playoffs. He wants somebody who he knows can move his arms and legs in a way generally resembling an NFL player. I'm not upset about that. Upside doesn't really matter right now. We've only got 2 games left. Maybe I'd be upset about it if we were eliminated, but Pete's trying to get in the playoffs here, so I can't say much about it, except I get it. It's whatever.
Really, guys?
Yeah, Russ is really good at, like, the sneak throw under the bus. It's not like Jay Cutler or somebody like that who just, like, throws people under the bus. He's really good at doing it, like, under the radar. It's a skill. No, not really. My best friend is a Georgia Tech fan, and he hates Georgia. I know that. So I guess I'm going to root for Ohio State, but I don't really care that much. Did Michigan do anything, by the way?
Yo.
Kind of.
You get called in too?
Yep. Just walked in.
Is Hoshino-kun not back yet?
Not yet, no. Is something the matter?
No, not really.
Over here, Yagami.
Something you wanted to discuss, Genda-sensei?
No, not me. Him.
Prosecutor Izumida.
They've got men monitoring every nook and cranny of your agency. Figured it'd be safer to talk here.
Horatio, I think they get Dan Quinn or something like that.
More bad news?
Is that how you treat a guest? And no, it's good news.
Touchdown, Michigan. Okay, we got a game.
Ichinose will testify at the trial.
So, you convinced him, huh? Run into any trouble?
No, it went fairly smoothly.
So, you want me to explain 89?
Yes, at the upcoming trial.
And by that you mean the one for the murdered lawyer?
That's
Walmart
right.
can pay him whatever they
Before his
need to
death, that
pay him
lawyer
to
made
get
a
him.
phone call to Dr. Shono. Of course, we have no reason to believe that call had anything to do with the killing. Dr. Shono and 89? Involved in a murder? It's quite far-fetched, if you ask me.
A preposterous notion.
Indeed. However, that doesn't change the fact that the call was made. And so we'll need to explain in court just why it can't be related. And don't worry. You won't need to say a word about the call itself. Just explain the situation. 89 is a drug of global importance, and Dr. Shono and his team have put immense effort into its development. Once you've explained, I'm sure it'll clear the air.
Yes, I see. I'm not sure I can portray it accurately, though. I'm not a scientist, after all.
If you would be more comfortable, we could always call Dr.
Well, who
Shono
else would it
instead.
be then?
But its language may in fact be too complicated. I'm not sure our jurors would understand. If possible, I'd prefer it were you up there, Ichinose-san.
You have a point. It would be foolish to take up Dr. Shono's time with such an insignificant matter. Very well, I'll do it. Contact the Ministry of Health when the trial date is decided.
Thank you very much, sir.
If you'll excuse me, I have another meeting to get to.
Well, the Sean Payton thing's dead in the water. That's not even a consideration, I don't think, but...
Nice going. You made it sound like if Ichinose didn't testify, Shono would.
It worked.
Ichinose didn't want to risk Shono getting in there and slipping up. Can't trust anyone to do it but himself.
I don't think Jim Harbaugh's going to go there.
Good work, Izumida. Turns out you can be pretty devious when you want to be.
Devious? Really?
I'm kidding. Really, I can't thank you enough. We'll have Ichinose out in the open thanks to you. All we have to do now is find a way to corner him.
What about Hamura from the Matsukai?
Well, then why are
Can we
so
ask him to
many
testify?
teams resistant to the idea of
Guy
paying a
couldn't even
coach a
bother
ton of
to
money?
come to his patriarch's funeral.
Of course not. How could he after what he did? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we just grab Kuroiwa and get him to confess to being the mole?
You do remember the beating he gave you last time, right?
I let my guard down, that's all.
Cut it out, you two.
Come on, guys. We've got Ichinose right where we want him. We just need to figure out what to do next. You're not gonna win empty-handed, you know.
It's Mafuyu. What's up?
Ayabe's casino is getting raided by the police.
Lamont? Now?
Yeah, they just started. Morita is setting the wheels in motion. They've already arrested most of the employees.
I get
A Mad
it.
Wolf? I'd say
Character
Ragnarok was really good.
assassination. A crooked cop running an illegal casino. No surprise if he commits a murder, too.
The chief prosecutor is hitting us where it hurts.
Right.
Just wanted to give you a heads up. So, how's it looking, Yagami-kun? Do you think you can win?
I'll do the best I can. Good news is, I have a lot of help. Thanks for the call, Mafuyu.
Of course. See ya.
Morita's here in Kamurocho, blowing the lid off Ayabe's casino.
In that case, I'd better get going.
He's not gonna come here.
Well, better safe than sorry.
Huh. If they're raiding the casino, Kuroi was probably there too.
What do you want to do, Doc?
The chief prosecutor's made his move. Probably wouldn't hurt to stop by and say hello. We know all about him now.
You sure this is a good idea? He's not the kind of guy you mess around with.
Don't worry. We just want to check in.
Let's hit it.
Alright guys, I'm going to cut out a little early to watch the end of the Michigan game, so I'll see you guys on the Hawks Nest stream tonight, and I'll probably be streaming after it. See you guys later.
Thank you.